Hi, I'm playing Will You Still Love Me Tomorrow, straight from the chord charts of the Morristown Uke Jam. So check the link in the video description, download the free ukulele chord chart, and you can play along with this song. And if you're going to be in Morristown on the first Wednesday of the month, come on out and join us at the Morristown Uke Jam. Okay, this song is Will You Still Love Me Tomorrow, one of the many huge hits of the 60s that were written by Carole King and her then husband Gerry Goffin. The Shirelles had a big hit with it, and of course Carole King became famous for it herself later with her own version. So anyway, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to play through the song. I will not be at all a convincing Shirelles or Carole King impersonator. I'll have to sing a song way lower than they did. But I'll sing. I'll play and sing it through, and then we'll go back and we'll go through it to check on the chords that are in the song and also the strum pattern. Okay, here we go. Will You Still Love Me Tomorrow? Tonight you're mine completely. You give your love so sweet. Okay, so that's Will You Still Love Me Tomorrow, Carole King song. Let's take a look first at the chords. I did a count here. There's a total of 8 chords in this song. So let's go through them one by one. I think most of them are quite familiar to you, but we'll do a little up close here just to make sure. The first one that appears is a C. Doesn't need much explanation for any of you, I don't think. 0, 0, 0, 3. The next chord that appears is an A minor. Another simple one, another familiar one. 2, 0, 0, 0. The third chord is a D minor 7th. Now, you're all, or most of you I think are pretty familiar with D minor, which is 2, 2, 1, 0. But in order to turn it into a D minor 7th, you want that 7th note. So you add your pinky on the 3rd fret of the 1st string. So the D minor 7th is, right? D minor, but we're looking for a D minor 7th here. 2, 2, 1, 3. The next chord that appears is a G 7th. I think we all know a G. 2, 0, 2, 3, 2. What makes it a G 7th is replacing this note half note, which is the 7th. So now we have, so for a G7th, it's 0, 2, 1, 2. So instead of a G, it's a G7th. The next chord that appears is an E7th. And the way to finger that one is 1, 2, 0, 2. The 6th of the 8 chords that appear here is a familiar one, F, 2, 0, 1, 0. Most of you know that one. Next is an E minor. Here's how you finger an E minor. 0, 4, 3, 2. All right, so just like that. And the last chord to appear in this song is a D7th. There's a couple different ways to play. I played it this way in this song. 2, 0, 2, 0. That's how I played it. This is also a D7th. If you'd rather do it that way, bar your index finger across all 4 strings and then add this. So it's 2, 2, 2, 3. That works too. I just found myself using this one. Either one is okay. So those are the chords in this song, Will You Still Love Me Tomorrow. Let's talk briefly about the strum pattern. Let me just play it through slowly here. I hear that as a 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Sort of that emphasis on that first strum in the pattern. Let me try it with the vocals very slowly. Tonight you're mine completely. 2, 3, 4, 5. You give your love so sweetly. 2, 3. Tonight the light of love is in your eyes. But will you love me tomorrow? So again, I'm hearing a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And again, there's no reason to try to be strict with that. You know, it doesn't have to be. I'm sure I add a couple extra strums once in a while, or maybe miss a strum once in a while. I'm just to give some color and flavor. Do not, you know, I don't want anyone on any of these songs to think, oh, it's a 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, and to be like a robot. That's just to give you the general idea of the strum pattern and the rhythm that I'm using there. And that same rhythm pretty much holds throughout this whole song. Let's just try the there's sort of a bridge section here. Let me do it with the words now. Tonight with words unspoken, you say that I'm the only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But will my heart be broken? And when the night makes the morning sun. So again, that same strumming pattern and rhythm pretty much holds throughout this whole song. So anyway, that is Will You Still Love Me Tomorrow? One of the songs that it's a night-themed song, and I know that the word night isn't in the title, but it's all about tonight you are mine completely. So it's been included in in an upcoming uke jam theme about the night. Hope to see you there.